What if one day you woke up and discovered that the river your people depended on for life had suddenly gone silent, not because of drought, not because of war, but because humans forgot the meaning of gratitude? This is an ancient African folklore legend passed down through generations, told not just to entertain, but to teach, warn, and guide. It is a story about greed and humility, about humans and nature, and about the quiet power of kindness. Long before the world became loud with machines and haste, there existed a peaceful village known as Umuofia-Nta. The village rested gently between tall iroko trees, red earth footpaths, and a sacred river called Oma. To the people of Umuofia-Nta, Oma was not just water. It was life itself. Children laughed and learned to swim in its gentle current. Women fetched water from it while singing songs of gratitude. Farmers prayed beside it before planting their crops. Elders poured libation at its banks, believing deeply that a powerful spirit lived within its depths. That spirit was known as Mmụọ Mmiri, the guardian of balance, nature, and life. As long as the people respected the land, honored tradition, and took only what they needed, the river flowed faithfully, the land was fertile, the harvest was plenty, and peace filled the village. But slowly, very slowly, change crept into Umuofia-Nta. A new generation arose, one that questioned the old ways. Some laughed at the elders and said the stories of spirits were only tales meant to scare children. Trees near the river were cut without permission. Animals were hunted far beyond what was needed. Waste was thrown carelessly into the sacred water. The elders warned them again and again, reminding them that nature listens and remembers. But their warnings were ignored. Then, one quiet morning, the unthinkable happened. The river stopped flowing. There was no sound of water, no movement, only cracked earth where life once danced. Crops began to fail. Hunger crept into homes. Fear replaced laughter. The people gathered in confusion, asking one another what had gone wrong. The elders, heavy with wisdom and sorrow, gathered beneath the ancient Udala tree. After long silence, one elder spoke and said, "This is not ordinary. The spirit of the river is wounded. Balance has been broken." They declared that only someone with a pure heart, not pride, not strength, and not charms, could enter the forbidden forest to seek Mmụọ Mmiri and plead for forgiveness. Many volunteered. Strong men, brave warriors, men armed with confidence and charms stepped forward. One after another they entered the forest, and one after another they returned defeated, frightened, or lost. Among the villagers lived a quiet young hunter named Kanu. Kanu was not rich, he was not famous, he was not powerful, but he was known for something far greater, his kindness. He hunted only what he needed. He shared his food with the hungry. He respected elders and honored tradition. While others spoke loudly, Kanu listened. Without announcing himself or seeking praise, Kanu prepared for the journey. He carried no weapon. He wore no charm. All he took with him was a calabash of clean water and a humble heart. As Kanu entered the forbidden forest, darkness surrounded him. Strange sounds echoed through the trees, and fear tested his spirit. Still, he continued walking, guided by respect rather than courage. Deep within the forest, he heard a weak and sorrowful song. It was soft, broken, and filled with pain. Following the sound, Kanu came upon a heartbreaking sight. There, bound by thorny vines, lay Mmụọ Mmiri. Her glow had faded, her voice was weak, and her strength had been drained by years of human greed and broken promises. Kanu did not shout. He did not demand the return of the river. Instead, he knelt before her. In a gentle voice, he said, "We forgot who we are. We forgot to be grateful. Forgive us." Carefully, he freed the spirit from the vines. Then, without hesitation, Kanu poured his last remaining water from the calabash onto her wounds. At that moment the forest trembled, the wind rose, and the sky darkened. The glow of Mmụọ Mmiri returned, brighter than before. She rose and looked upon Kanu with kindness. "You chose compassion over reward," she said. "Remember this truth. Power is not taken, it is entrusted." That very night the river returned. It flowed stronger, cleaner, and purer than before. The land healed. Crops grew again. Joy returned to Umuofia-Nta, but the blessing came with a warning. The Spirit taught the people new laws to live by. Take only what you need, respect nature, honor tradition, and teach gratitude to your children. From that day forward, Umuofia-Nta was never the same. The people lived with wisdom, knowing that nature watches, listens, and responds to human actions. Elders say that when the river sings at night, it is Mmụọ Mmiri reminding the people of these eternal truths. Greed destroys communities, humility restores life, and kindness is the strongest magic of all. This is not just a story of the past, it is a mirror for the present. If this story touched your heart, remember to like, subscribe, and share. More African folklore legends filled with wisdom and life lessons are coming.